To me, the one I get a lot is, I don't need an estate plan because I'm not rich. I'm not a millionaire. Why do I need a trust or a will? If I just have, regular assets, a plan is not as important for me. I think that's a very common misconception. And my response to that for a lot of clients is oftentimes, don't focus on the value of your estate. Focus on, the importance of it and what you've been working hard for. Whether you have a lot or whether you have a more modest estate, you put in time and effort to your profession, to your business, to your job. And you've accumulated whatever you have, and you need to make sure that the planning is in place so that those assets are managed accordingly and they go to the right people. I think people tend to focus more on the financial part of estate planning, but I try and help clients understand that estate planning encompasses more than just the financial part of their plan. It encompasses, incapacity. What happens if they become incapacitated? Who's going to make their healthcare decisions for them? Who's going to be their financial agent? And everyone needs that, regardless of how much money they have or don't have. And so I try and help clients understand that you don't have to be a millionaire or be rich to have a good estate plan. Everyone needs an estate plan to some extent. It just might look different from one client to another, but they all need it because it encompasses their property, their loved ones, their intents, their wishes, and a good estate plan can carry out those wishes regardless of the size of their estate or what they have. Another misconception, I think, is clients feel like, they can just do it on their own, do-it-yourself wills or trusts. And there's a lot of different resources for that. It's very easy to go online and, pay a fractional amount for a will or a trust that you can just do on your own. As a practicing attorney, we see a lot of those plans, and it's sad to say that most of the time they just don't work the way they're intended. There's usually always a mistake, an ambiguity, an oversight, and we end up having to try to fix those issues. And so a lot of clients I talk to initially, they want to do it on their own because they feel like their affairs are not very involved. They don't need an attorney to bill them to do this work. But every time a client does something on their own when it comes to estate planning, almost always that estate will, just cost that much more and take that much longer after they pass away. And so whatever they might have saved initially, their estate's, bearing that cost many times over. When clients understand that they can get this done through a competent attorney the first time, they might pay a little bit more now, but in the end, it's going to make things so much easier, and it'll really save their estate a lot of administrative costs after the fact.